There we go. Oh my gosh. There we go. All right, guys, so the GoPro overheated a little bit, but there's a little guy right there. Let's get him back in. Good morning, guys. Welcome back to the channel. So today's video is going to be from a couple days ago. I went fishing at a local pond right around the corner from my house. We were using the Dark Sleeper. We caught quite a few fish. We also missed quite a few fish. You guys will see all that in a second. I had a couple really big ones hooked up. Only time will tell if I was able to get them in or not. Not only that, if you guys see that rod right behind me, that Custom Black by Luz, that can possibly be one of your guys' rods. And the way you can enter is to hit that subscribe button. That's the #1 way. Also, go follow me on Instagram at SWFishing101 if you'd like. Also, I'm going to be coming out with that video on how to officially enter to win it on Wednesday. So make sure you guys hit that bell notification so that you get the update for when that video posts on Wednesday. We are growing this channel very, very quickly, and it's all thanks to you guys. I greatly appreciate it so very, very much. Enough talking. Let's get to the video. Put it on the little Dark Sleeper right here, drag it along the bottom, do a slow retrieval, maybe get a fish. Just let that sucker drop all the way to the bottom. Just do a slow retrieval back. All you can do. You can pop this thing. There's so many different ways you can work it. But you could pop it just like a jig, or you could just reel it up and drag it like a jig, or you could do a slow retrieval. I mean, this little swim bait is so versatile. It is insane. Man, that felt like a bite. That felt like something freaking attacked it. Oh yeah. There we go. Guys, it's a good one. He's gonna jump, he's gonna jump. Oh my God, he spit my hook. He spit my hook. And man, that thing went flying. My gosh. That little lure, when it popped out of his mouth, I'm glad I saw it coming, because man, that would have knocked my eye off. Oh, the hook's actually a little bit exposed. That's why I was swimming so awkward. I was actually swimming weird there for a second. Now it's going to run correctly. I mean, the slightest change can be the difference of you catching a fish or possibly your PB and literally not catching anything. Just because it was hooked in the top fin part a little bit of the plastic, it was running like this instead of perfectly flat like it should be. Put on the black and blue one, which is a little bit heavier. It's a 1/2 ounce. That one that I just lost was a 3/8 ounce, I believe. Oh my gosh, that was a thump right there. There we go. Oh my gosh. Ooh, got a little good one. Ah. Well, there he goes, right there. I don't know how well you guys could see him. Well, actually, you guys couldn't see him at all, but he was, I'd say, probably about 3 pounds, 3.5. That first one was definitely a 4. I saw that sucker fly out of the water. That fish was following it because I just felt a bump, then a really intense thump, and then I stopped it so that he could grab it, and then I set the hook. Right there. Literally right by the shore. That is crazy. These guys are so aggressive. Little tiny guy right there. Get him in. As you can see, all size of fish eat that. So I've hooked 3 fish. I'm gonna semi-count that one. Not quite, but kind of, because he did hit the bank. We'll just give it like another few minutes here, and then we'll go over to another spot. Another spot that is beyond overfish. But these ponds are easy access. That's why they're overfished. I mean, and there's decent fish in it, and they're still willing to bite. That's why a lot of people still fish here. And then plus, also you have the people that live here. I don't really blame people coming out here. It's a cool little area. Easy walking. Cast walk. There's decent catfish in here. Carp. If you like catching tilapia, they're in here. You got a lot of different varieties of fish, so I don't blame people for coming out here. You see that? Isn't that crazy how those little guys just do? I mean, they crush it. Let's see, because obviously that little dink and that little dink, they were literally right next to the shore. So yeah, gosh, they love this thing. My excuse for not being able to stick them is going to be a horrible excuse, but it's going to be that a lot of people have caught these fish and the fish have hook holes, and when they jump they spit it because I hook them perfectly in the hook hole from a previous hook. I know it's a great excuse, but it's my theory, because I lose a lot of fish here. A lot. I've never been to a place where I've lost so many fish before. Probably would have been, if I could have got the hook set, probably would have been a little couple pounder. Yeah, and felt like one of those big ones that hit. Got excited and set the hook the second I felt it. Gotta let those guys. Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! That was on the drop, guys. Oh, look at that wake. Look at that wake. He doesn't. Oh, he's not that big, but that's still awesome. That's still awesome. And look how these things eat the dark sleeper. And this isn't just here. I mean, this is everywhere. They always inhale it. I mean, they choke these things, but they come off so easy. Good little fish right there. I mean, it's crazy how these things get bit. I mean, they get bit. You guys, go check out the dark sleeper. I mean, I'm telling you, you can work them like a jig. You can reel them in super slow on the bottom. You could bounce them, you could drag them. It doesn't matter. I mean, they're so freaking versatile. I'm sure in San Diego for the spotted bay bass, I bet they'd freaking annihilate. Same for like halibut if you use like the 1 ounce ones. I think they go up to about an ounce, 2.5 ounces, I think max. Don't quote me, I'm not 100%, but yeah, see, the bigger ones always seem to be out in a big open area. And if I just had, I need to get a bait caster that has like 200 yards of line or whatever that can be held, so I can rip it out there. Because if I could get those longer casts, there's not a doubt in my mind, not just here or in canals or wherever, but even at lakes, I'll be able to get that extra casting distance. And that's the difference of catching and missing. Oh my gosh. Oh, my drag slipped. My drag slipped. That right there was a big fish. Oh my gosh, my drag slipped. And then after this, I'm going back in that little canal area. Then I'm gonna walk up through the buildings, go to a different spot, and then we'll end the day. I'm sorry I haven't hooked my dang fish. I've only gotten 2 little dinks up. I kind of want to count that one that was like almost 3.5, 4 pounds, because he kind of hit the shore, but man, I've missed so many fish. It's incredible. Here's the next spot that looks probably pretty familiar to you guys. Get a decent fish on this. I might do that. Put a little Sakoshi bug on. Oh, there we go. Oh man, no, I missed. He didn't stay on. Oh man, I got bit literally as it dropped. Oh my goodness. That nearly like took the rod out of my hand. There we go, got him. On the drop, guys. Little tiny guy. Oh my gosh, I was way in the heck out there. Look at this guy, I'm skimming him. Poor little dude. That's incredible. Look at this little guy. Poor dude. Eats a little lipless crank. It's literally the size that he is. There he goes. That was a healthy fish though. The color of them and everything, really, really healthy. All right guys, so the GoPro overheated a little bit, but there's a little guy right there. Let's get him back in, take another cast, maybe get a bigger one. I mean, man, there's a lot of these little guys, which is fine. I mean, they're still fun, but the hook set on one of those big ends, whoo, that'd be freaking crazy. Guys, my GoPro keeps turning off, but it was wicked. I had this little bass following my bait, and then I did it just like how you would with a pike, go in the shape of an 8, and I whipped it around and he just slammed. I was hoping he'd come back for the camera, but he's a little camera shy. There we go. Oh my gosh, I don't know what's going on with the hook sets, but it's frustrating me, man. I've lost so many fish. There we go. little guy. Look how many of these guys there are. It took me a second to be able to get a hold of them. Alright, as you can see, we got a little guy right here. Just cast it parallel to the shore, and this guy munched on it. Gosh, his hook's so weird. Poor little guy's already got like freaking 4 hook marks in him. There we go. Little dink. It's crazy. Those little bass, they can really inhale this dark sleeper. It is insane. It's actually pretty impressive. I would have never thought that these little fish could eat a bait like. Because it's not like it's really long or anything. It's just, it's super wide for such a little bait. Jeez, that drag slipped so bad. It popped off again. What else is new? Alright, I'm done. Alright guys, I hope what you guys saw you guys enjoyed. We did decent. The dark sleeper does really well. Now I did do it 2 days in a row kind of. I fished in the evening for the last hour, and then I came back the next morning. I stopped by one of the stores, picked up a couple more dark sleepers just so that I could get a few more bites just for the video. See if I could maybe hook a big one, because in that pond there are some big fish. So I've seen, the biggest fish I've ever seen come out of there was 9 pounds. And I took the picture of the guy holding it up. It was incredible. Biggest bass I've ever seen personally. Now those fish in that pond, they're not healthy. That pond is hammered. So many people go there, so many people fish there, that the fish, they're not healthy there. Also, that sewer water, it doesn't help that the fish are living in that either. But ultimately, it's a good little fun pond to be able to go and fish, catch a few fish, and just enjoy the outdoors, kind of. Not really outdoors, but hey, you're still outdoors if you kind of understand what I mean. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I greatly appreciate it so very much. Also, make sure you guys hit that bell notification for Wednesday so that you guys can have the chance to enter that custom black combo by Lew's. I'm loving that thing. I fiddle with it every day. I don't have any line on it, but I pick it up and I kind of get the feel for it and everything. I might buy one for myself because I really freaking like it. It's perfectly balanced. It feels good in the hand. So I'm really excited to give it away to one of you lucky winners. And I just want to say thank you again for every single one of you who is subscribing to my channel. I greatly appreciate you all so very much. Like always, we'll see you guys next time on Southwest Fishing.